What's up, guys? Well, winter is right around the corner here. The leaves are falling. It's getting cold. It's rainy. So that means riding season is just about over for me. So what do I need to do now? I need to go ahead and winterize my bike. And this is what I do to winterize my bike. Everybody's a little bit different, but this one works good for me. So I'm just going to go over the few things that I do to get it ready for the winter. So in the springtime, when the weather starts getting nice again, I'm ready to go and off to the races. So one of the first things that I do is I hook my battery up to a battery tender. This is just a standard battery tender junior. I'll leave a link for all this stuff below if you don't have it. It's very inexpensive. It just involves installing a pigtail onto your battery, plugging this end into the bike, and that's going to take care of your battery over the winter. That's going to keep a trickle charge going. It's going to keep it charged and ready to go. So when you hit that starter button in the spring, your bike's going to start right up and you're good to go. The other thing that I do is I do change the oil. I change the fluids. I put fresh oil in it before I put it up for the winter. I have a video already out for oil changes. I'm going to leave a card right up there for that. So you can go there and reference that if you don't know how to change your oil. But I do change the oil. After that, one of the things I do is I use a fuel stabilizer. I use Seafoam, but there are tons out there that you can use. You don't have to use that. There's a lot of fuel stabilizers out there that you can use that work great. The theory behind that is you throw that in there, it keeps the moisture out of your gas, it keeps it from separating, and keeps the varnishing down. So that way you don't get built up in your carburetor or in your fuel injectors. I also top the tank off. You want your tank to be full. Because the less air you have in the tank, the less chances of condensation building up. So you want to top off that tank and you want to get some type of fuel stabilizer in there, whether it be Seafoam or the brand of your choice. The other thing I do is I go ahead and I check my tire pressure. I make sure my tire pressure is good and get that checked. Not necessary, but just something I do. That way I know that the tires are inflated properly and I'm not getting any flat spots or anything like that because it's setting for months on end. The other thing I do is I go ahead and I clean the bike. I go ahead and wash it. Here's a Wizard's wipe down for your denim paint that works well. The big thing is you want to get in there and you want to get all the bugs off and just clean the bike up and get it ready, polish it up and get it ready. Those bugs, if you let them set over the winter, it's going to deteriorate your paint. So I clean it up real good, get it cleaned up, shined up, ready to go. The other thing, which is a small thing that most people overlook, if you're storing your bike in a garage, you want to go ahead and you want to make sure that you get the kickstand on a piece of rubber or a piece of plastic. You don't want it in contact with the concrete. So those are just some of the things that I do to winterize my bike and to get it ready. So in the springtime, I do not have to worry about the bike, that it's good to go. Riding season's here. I don't want to spend a lot of time getting the bike ready for it. I'm going to go ahead and do that now in the fall, and in the spring I can uncover it, start it up, and go for a ride. I hope this video helped you out, maybe answered some questions you had about winterizing. If so, please give this video a thumbs up for me. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, please do so. There should be a button right down here in the lower right hand corner. Other than that, guys, ride safe and be careful out there. Later.